It's true. Even when you find the interest to move on, that love that you shared with that person, you will fold it in to new relationships and new people, and it won't be a replacement. It will be an addition. You'll always know that source of love is created with that person, and you're sharing it with other people. It doesn't mean that you forget about them. It doesn't mean that you've moved on and you've forgotten, ever. Not for me, it doesn't. For me, I have learned when I lose someone to give that love away and to keep sharing it with other people, because I fully believe that that's why we're here. We're here to bring love into the world. We're here to share love. We're here to grow love. We're here to experience love. We are born of love. We are created of love. And that's the actual mission. I was so moved when I heard this song, Eyes Closed by Ed Sheeran, because I have lost so many of my very best friends at a very young age in different ways, and I just felt like this song really encapsulates what it feels like to be lost without your friends. They create a sense of identity in your life, and when you lose them too early, when they pass away, it's so difficult to know where you belong. And so I wanted to react to this video because I feel like a lot of us are going through loss. Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a love, but I wanted to be here to support you all emotionally because I've gone through that loss too. And I feel like sharing our difficulties and the way that we got through it and our perspective can be so helpful and healing to one another. So let's take a listen.
It's a bad idea, but how can I help myself? Been inside for most this year, and I thought a few drinks, they might help. It's been a while, my dear, dealing with the cards life dealt. I'm still holding back these tears, well, my friends are somewhere else. I pictured this year a little bit different when it hit February. A step in the bar, it hit me so hard, oh how can it be this heavy? Every song reminds me you're gone, and I feel the lump form in my throat, 'cause I'm here alone.
It's so true. It's like every song you feel this lump in your throat. When I would experience music after the loss of some of my friends, if it was like a track that we loved and we would dance to and play all the time, then it would give me panic attacks to listen to it. And so sometimes your most favorite memories are even difficult to revisit at first when you lose somebody. It's so painful. And if you're experiencing that, I just want to say that over time, those panic attacks will diminish as you allow yourself a certain level of exposure to that experience. At first, you kind of want to hide away because it's too overwhelming. But if you continue exposing yourself to the things that bring those panic attacks about with your loved one who's passed away, that will diminish over time.
Just dancing with my eyes closed, 'cause everywhere I look I still see you, and time is moving so slow, and I don't know what else that I can do, so I'll keep dancing with my
It's so interesting. Like, I love the lyrics that he's come up with, dancing with my eyes closed, because it is kind of like having your eyes closed, because it's like all of what used to be around you when you lose somebody, it's inside of you now. It's no longer in your external reality. Now it's only in your memories and your feelings and the experiences that you can reflect on emotionally and psychologically. And so closing your eyes allows you to really like go inward and really be in that time and space again. And that way I feel like it's very healing to know that you never really fully lose someone. You always have these beautiful memories that you can tap into and be with them again. And of course, in the beginning, when you first lose somebody, that's very difficult to achieve. It's hard to remind yourself of what you've lost. But as time goes on, you're able to go back into those experiences and laugh about them and be with them in those memories.
So I'll keep dancing with my delusion is here again. And I think you'll come home soon. But what brings me right back in? Then it's only me that's in this room. I guess I could just pretend the colors are more than blue, but I lost more than my friend. I can't help but missing you. I pictured this month a little bit different. No one is ever ready, and when it unfolds you get in a hole. Oh, how can it be this heavy? Everything changes, nothing's the same, except the truth is now you're gone.
It's so true. Everything changes. Nothing is the same. When you lose somebody who's so close to you, because you feel like you've lost a limb, like you lost a part of yourself, a part of your enjoyment in life, a part of like somebody who knows you, somebody who knows how you think and how to vibe with you, how to enjoy life with you. You lost camaraderie, the ability to feel understood. It's so hard to lose somebody that you've loved so much. And it's this feeling that's like, am I ever going to find it again? And sadly, a lot of times it is hard to find that again as we age, because for some reason, society is not really good at making friends with one another as they age. It's kind of like people expect you to have major friends at a very young stage in life and keep those friends forever. But sometimes you don't make it to old age with all of your friends. Like me, I've lost 5 very close friends and even my best friends. So I find myself a lot of times alone in the world without social companionship. I have my husband, but I don't have any other friends because the ones that I had near and dear to me have passed away for different reasons. And it's really painful. It's really hard because you wish you had those times. You wish you could go and, hear music together and do all the fun things that you used to do. And you know that someday you'll see them again. Someday, you'll meet in heaven in this place where you're all going to be enjoying each other again, but in a different capacity. The one thing I can say is that was amazing was when I lost my friends, each of them came to see me after they passed away. And it was totally unexpected. And they happened in different ways. Like, one friend showed me physically that he was still there. I had another friend let me smell his cologne, and he like turned on an electronic I had never used before that he gave me as a gift and had been sitting in a box for years. And then all of a sudden the thing just turned on when I was in the room, and it was just really crazy how that happened. But I had different experiences where they would connect to me. One came into my heart and gave me a sense of closure, literally like an energy ball. And so what I came to realize through the experience of loss is that it's not really what we have been taught that it is. It's that we're energy and we go on and we live on beyond this flesh. And it's funny because, we're taught that the end of death, when we die, we go to heaven or hell and then that's it, or, there's some great judgment or whatever. But I have experienced something different when my friends passed. I have experienced that they still had the ability to be here with me and connect to me until they knew I was in a peaceful place, and then they transitioned. They went away after that. But sometimes that took years. In fact, when I lost my fiance, he passed away suddenly in his sleep. He was over-medicated by a doctor, and it was so shocking. It was so traumatic. And it took me a really long time to get to the point where I was emotionally stable and psychologically stable. I had a lot of suicidal ideation happening in me for months. and I actually tried to kill myself. And I was like going through this fantasy where I was going to try to run off of the freeway and take my car off the freeway like every day. And I was like driving the freeway at high speeds trying to find like a place where I could run off the road and kill myself, because I just couldn't handle the pain. I could not handle the torment of the loss. And I didn't want to burden anybody else around me. I kind of wanted it just to make it look like an accident. But I ended up, every time I would try to jerk the wheel, there would be something that I couldn't see that wouldn't allow the wheel to move. It was the craziest experience. And this went on for, I don't know, a couple of months, where it was like, there was always something that would intervene and I wasn't able to actually jerk the wheel off of the side of the road. And very shortly after that, I realized, you really can't ride the divide. You have to commit to life or you have to commit to death. So I committed to life, and I found a way to be in service to those that needed me, and it really helped save my life. When you're going through grief, it's like you lose all the flavor for life. You have no desire anymore. You don't care about food, you don't care about experiences, you don't care about material, you don't want any of it. You just want that person back. And it makes you so empty for where you belong and what you even want. You have no interest. And the way that I found myself rising again into life was to be in service to those that really needed love and nurturing. And as a healer and a massage therapist, I found my ability to be in service to other people in a way that was very healing and wonderful to them. And this helped me to find my purpose again, and eventually my enjoyment for living again, and ultimately my soulmate. So a lot of really beautiful things can come from tragedies, and I want to encourage anybody who's going through that not to ride that divide, to really commit to life, because your loved one would really want you to do that. Your loved one would really want you to experience the fullness of life while you're here, because this life has been given to us as a gift. We all have a time where we expire and it's our time, but those around us are meant to keep going and enjoying life. So I want to encourage you to do that if you've lost somebody. And I hope that me sharing my truth and my story with you helps to encourage you to do that. Let's listen to more.
Life just goes on, so I'm dancing with my eyes closed.
Sure.
'Cause everywhere I look, I still see you. And time is moving so slow.
You'll always see them.
And I don't know what else that I can do. So
It's true. Even when you find the interest to move on, that love that you shared with that person, you will fold it in to new relationships and new people, and it won't be a replacement. It will be an addition. You'll always know that source of love is created with that person, and you're sharing it with other people. It doesn't mean that you forget about them. It doesn't mean that you've moved on and you've forgotten, ever. Not for me, it doesn't. For me, I have learned when I lose someone to give that love away and to keep sharing it with other people. Because I fully believe that that's why we're here. We're here to bring love into the world. We're here to share love. We're here to grow love. We're here to experience love. We are born of love. We are created of love. And that's the actual mission. And so really being able to share that love is what is going to bring you life and others' life. So I want to encourage that.
oh, I'll keep dancing with my close. So I'll keep dancing with my close. Oh, I keep dancing with my. They're shutting the bar, they're cleaning the floor, and everyone is already home, but I'm on my own. Still dancing with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look, I still see you.
So beautiful.
Time is moving so slow. I don't know what else that I can do, so I'll keep dancing with my eyes closed. Oh, I keep dancing with my eyes closed. Oh, I keep dancing with my.
You keep dancing with your eyes closed as long as you need to remember those beautiful memories that you've had with that person. That person will never be away from your life in spirit. As a person who sees and feels the spiritual realm, I can tell you that it's very real. It's as real as our lives in this reality are in flesh. And they never leave us. They're always with us. They're always supporting us and protecting us and helping guide us and bringing people into our lives that are extraordinarily important for our recovery and for our success in our mission while we're here. My fiance who passed away was a very big part of my ability to meet my new soulmate and my husband. And had it not been for his passing, that would have never have happened. Tragedies can bring in miracles. And so make sure that you hold space for the miracle to occur. Know that even though there was pain, there will be something beautiful on the horizon that's going to come and make it a new day for you and make everything different. Keep bringing the love that you shared with that person to others, and you will see the miracle come into your life. I promise you. If you'd like to share your experience in the comments section below about what you've experienced with loss and how you might have recovered from it, or what you're going through for emotional support, I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like empathic support and to be a part of a supportive community, please consider joining my Patreon community at Dawn the Empath. I love you all. Please be kind to yourself and to others. Be well.